How are you guys doing today? Oh, I forgot. Oh right, it's free time. Who should I hang out with? Someone we haven't before, okay. So we haven't talked to Gonja, or Kyo, or Himiko, or Maki, or Tenko, or Sumugi, or Angie. So who should we talk to? How about Kyo? Okay. If you say so. Where are you, Kyo? Of course he's in his ultimate lab. Why wouldn't he be? That's the wrong room.
Listen.
Seances often bring the dead into the living. In Japan, it's known as kutiose, or channeling. You've heard of spirit mediums before, yes. Female psychics host spirits within them. I forget how I did his voice. Should I hang out with Kyo for a while? Why not? Well then, I shall tell you of the time I met a spirit medium. I listened to Kyo talk endlessly about seances. Okay, good for you, Kyo. What would he even like? Now that I think about it. Oh, this. For sure.
Incredible.
This is Shuichi. Where on earth did you find such a thing?
Wonderful.
Oh, I never dreamed of encountering such a splendid item here.
Is that alright?
Kyo, what's the difference between anthropology, history, and archaeology? They are often confused, so your question is reasonable. To that question, they are different, may be a possible answer.
Let's see.
History is records, archaeology is buildings and relics, anthropology is folklore and customs. History studies events and changes in countries or regions across time. Archaeology traces the course of humanity through physical remains. Anthropology is a study that examines the thought behind traditions and customs. I kind of understand, but I kind of don't.
Anthropology is...
If you think of humanity at the core of anthropology, it should be clear. From people come feelings. Those feelings intersect and become tradition. At least, that's my stance on the matter. The feelings intersect.
Yes.
Yes. Customs and folk tales only occur in places where people can share them.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with such things.
Is that so?
But you encounter anthropology on a daily basis. For example, occult stories on the internet have their roots in folklore. Kyo studies Slender Man? Oh. Someone on a journey committing a taboo in a mountain village, for example.
You're right.
That's true. I hear them I hear that often.
Anthropology.
Various mythologies are frequently referenced in anime, manga, and games. A character's background can be viewed through an anthropological lens. Tools and houses in the background, jobs, speech, clothing, or food. With the proper knowledge, such things can help you understand a work more deeply. Without it, such clues go to waste. That's fascinating. That knowledge would be very useful. It seems I've piqued your curiosity. Let us talk more. Well then, what image does the word Kappa call to mind, Shuichi? A monster with a plate on its head.
That's... I see, yes.
I thought you would say that.
Listen.
It is anthropologically impossible for our mental images of a Kappa to match.
Huh?
Impossible.
Yes.
Originally, monsters had no form, for they were based on people's emotions. That image of a kappa is a culmination of many people's different thoughts. An ancient fear was changed over many years into a creature we can identify. Culture is constantly changing. Anthropology chases those changes. Thus, I must keep the present in mind while I learn about past customs.
Tell me your thoughts.
So, it is unexpectedly deep. Yes.
You're right.
Yeah. Profound. Okay. I learned all about anthropology and then returned to my room. There's still time. Who to spend time with now? Also, try to ignore any background noise you hear. I'm gonna save, just in case I give someone a present they don't like. And while you decide, I'm going to destroy a classroom. Going to? Okay. I'm gonna finish destroying this classroom so it doesn't bug me. I just realized I said so it doesn't bug me, and I'm gonna talk to Gonta. Where is he?
All right.
If everyone dead is really alive, we gotta save them, no matter what. Should I hang out with Gonta for a while? Yeah, it's Gonta. Of course.
Going to protect you.
Gonta be shield. Gonta be spear. Gonta be whatever everyone need. Spend some time trying to calm down Gonta. Gonta and I drew a little closer. Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
What? For Gonta? Thank you, Shuichi. Gonta not get gifts often. Gonta happy. Very, very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shuichi.
Huh?
Huh? For what?
Hey.
For inviting Gonta. Gonta very, very happy. All you missed is a free time event. This may be first time Gonta spend free time with anyone. So Gonta will work hard. Treat Shuichi like true gentlemen.
No.
It's okay, Gonta. You don't have to be so intense. Just talking is fine.
No.
No, it's not fine. Shuichi invited Gonta. But what should we do for fun? Think, Gonta. Think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gonta, no. Come, we race.
Huh?
Race?
Hey!
Gonta good at running. Running full speed through forest, so much fun. Plus, feel good to run like wind. Maybe a nice change of pace. He claims to be a gentleman, but now he wants to race?
Okay.
Alright, Gonta. If you wanna race, let's race. Okay then. Let's go. Gonta grabbed my hand and pulled me firmly, and I ran along behind him. Gonta is a good boy.
Wait!
Gonta, you're running too fast. I'd forgotten that Gonta was raised in the wild. Of course he's athletic.
See?
Not yet. To run like wind, gotta run way faster. What are you talking about? For being dragged along by Gonta, I began to trip over my feet. Exhausted, I began to stagger, and unluckily the stairs to the basement were right there. Whoa, I'm gonna fall.
This big problem!
Shuichi? I heard Gonta shout and felt my body being pulled back. Gonta yanked me back toward him, and when I hit his chest, we both fell over. Or so I thought. Gonta didn't even flinch when I hit him.
You alright?
Shuichi, okay?
Thank you.
I'm okay. That was close. Thank you for saving me. No thank Gonta. Gonta makes Shuichi run. It's all Gonta's fault. Sorry. Gonta not very fun at all.
Hey!
No, Gonta. I had fun.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Of course. It's been a long time since I've had to run that fast. Felt good. In a way. Nice change of pace.
Wow!
Oh, then Gonta glad Shuichi had fun. Gonta,
Hey!
I'd like to do this again sometime. Next time I need another change of pace.
Got it.
Okay, then Gonta wait. Invite Gonta anytime. Gonta do anything for Shuichi. Gonta protect you, like gentlemen. Gonta is brimming with positivity. Gonta really is pure. Smiling to myself at Gonta's innocence, I return to my room. Oh boy, sleep time. Wait, I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case I somehow get Kyo's event again. Monotaro is out cold from being punched by Monodam as punishment. So we'll be taking a break from making announcements. While Monodam and I are on break, we'll leave the rest to Daddy. Hi, Monokuma. That announcement didn't mention it, but I suppose it's nighttime. Time to train. But is Kaito okay? Now the doorbell won't stop ringing. I suppose he's doing just fine. The doorbell's still ringing. I made my way to the door and opened it to find... Huh? Maki? Kaito is resting. He says he's not feeling well, and that we should train without him.
Huh?
Just the two of us?
Jeez.
It's pretty thoughtless of him to bug me to train with you guys, then flake out.
But...
Well, he did say he wasn't feeling well.
Weirdo.
Why are you making excuses for him?
You're right.
No, I guess you're right.
Hey.
Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. So, really going to do this. Training. Just the two of us. You don't trust? Okay. That's how Maki and I ended up training together.
think a detective needs to do this.
Probably not, but overthinking things and worrying about what I need to do. When I'm with Kaito, I feel like all of that stuff just fades away.
Do you look up to that idiot?
I don't know if I'd call it looking up to him. It's just that I've never been around someone so relaxed and impulsive. I think that's exactly what I've been missing all this time.
I never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly.
Maki sprang up and said,
Hey,
100. I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. You're really fast, as usual.
so what?
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing.
Huh?
What? About Kaito. Sort of understand what you mean,
That's true.
but I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. I was taught to only value the essentials, forced to abandon anything non-essential, so they could mold me as they saw fit.
Well,
After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me.
because
But I had no choice but to.
this is stupid.
Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me.
But,
I'm kind of the same way.
well,
I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money? It's the worst.
okay.
But now I feel completely different. It's going to help my friends. I'll do it. And it's Kaede and Kaito that that have helped me see things that way.
So what?
I didn't ask to hear your story. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away.
Maki!
See you tomorrow, Maki. She didn't reply and kept walking.
Alright.
Alright then. Still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. Hope that it's nothing serious.
Yaha!
Welcome back, Maki. You finally came.
Jeez.
You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at nighttime.
Why?
Why? I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Monokuma's regulations don't matter. But Karumi's crime happened during nighttime, right?
But
If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened.
Indeed.
That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity.
well,
Limit. So basically, you want to take our freedom away. Is that it?
my.
You're so odd, Maki. What's more important? Freedom or a person's life? We need to remove all worry and doubt so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Cause that's what Atua says.
How divine!
That's what Atua says. Atua says.
Yes!
People are afraid of you, Maki. So we'd prefer it if you were more careful. Oh. It's for the peace of the academy. Monodom theater time. What is the point of human life? They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. And 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's all so meaningless. Okay, thanks, Monodom. Okay. Please don't be a bad one. Of all the people it could have been. I mean, she doesn't have the worst one, but like, oh my goodness. Of everyone it could have been. Every time I come here, I play the role of their ideal, like some shared fantasy. Muse fantasy. I'm prepared for total absurdity.
You know.
Hey, Shuichi.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? I've got some fantastic news that'll put a smile on your face. Do you think the unused sprite for her would have been used here? I don't think so. Because I think the developer said that the unused sprite was for, like, whenever she was angry for some reason. Or something like that. And then he just went, that's not a good idea. And since we're childhood friends, you're getting an exclusive inside scoop. So you better feel real special. Okay. I see. So we're childhood friends. I can't read. Childhood friends in her fantasy. That's why she's being so nice to me. I should be nice to her too. I'm not careful, she might wake up.
You know.
So, yeah, about this news. What's going on? Why did she get quiet all of a sudden? You can have your way with me if you want.
Huh?
I can... What?
Why you?
You didn't hear me? You were such an a-hole. I just said... I can't. Mew, you don't have to be so loud. I don't want to have to read this so loud. I just said you could have your way with me, you a-hole.
No.
No, I heard you. I just don't understand. Huh? Why?
Why?
It's just that this is so sudden. Only because I want to thank you, Shuichi.
Huh?
Thank me?
What?
I mean, what a better reward for a man
Out of my way!
than this slim and sexy body of mine. Know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm going to ignore that last bit. So, why do you want to thank me?
What was that?
Huh? You really don't know? And you call yourself my childhood friend?
That's...
I'm sorry. I really don't know. Don't laugh, okay?
okay.
Alright. I won't laugh. You won't shout at me?
Leave it to me.
Of course I won't. Don't worry. Okay. Ever since we were kids, Shuichi, you've always taken care of me, you know? You held my hand everywhere we went, stayed by my side no matter what. And you're still doing that for me. You're the only one who sees past my act and knows the real me, Shuichi. I see. We must be very close in this fantasy. If I didn't have you in my life, I'd probably be in a gutter or something. You're the reason I can hold my head up my head up high as the ultimate inventor. And so, I wanted to thank you. But you said you didn't need my inventions, that I should use them to help people. So, I don't have anything else to offer you as thanks, except myself. Yeah, this is what Mew is like when she's not acting. Mew's sentences sputtered out, half-spoken. Her face was cherry red. No, that's just an excuse. What I really want is... your baby.
Huh?
You want my child? That's kidnapping, Mew. You can't steal a child. Well...
Huh?
What the heck's so hard to understand? You're so embarrassing. With my beauty, brains, and talent, and your winning personality. Why, that's the recipe for the perfect child. Best of both worlds, baby. I can't do her voice for this. It's painful to read. You just gotta give the kid the right education, let him invent whatever, and we're set for life. What is it? Are you gonna mess up my perfect plans for our future? Or is it... Don't want that... Wait, was that voiced?
You won't let me be
Oh, it
your
was.
girlfriend, Shuichi? Cause you don't need me? Is that it? No! I don't want you to abandon me too. So we gotta make a baby. I have to make sure you won't abandon me. This is the only way.
Is that how she truly feels?
Oh, please. I want you. I need you inside me, Shuichi. Okay? That's okay, right? Please?
Of course not. There's no way I could do that.
You motherfucker! If you're not gonna use that dick of yours now, then when, huh? You know what? Fuck it! Come here, Shuichi. I'm gonna squeeze every last drop out of you!
Huh? Wait a minute!
Wow, it's daytime! Woohoo, fun! I mean, I do kind of feel bad for her. Because of, like... Because of this line, like, I do kind of feel bad. But also... that ending... Oh, thanks, Monokuma. Now I know it's daytime. What? Is it morning already? Last night with Miu. Was that a dream? Hope so. Crazy wild dream. That's the morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy. I don't like this at all.
Well,
Suppose I'll go to the dining hall. What was the... Wait. How many people are alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Minus Kyo. It was a 1 in 10 chance of it being Miu. And it was her. Why couldn't it have been someone else? Like, I don't hate Miu, but some of the other events are, like, wholesome. And then that's just the way it is. It's Miu being herself. Ah, no! Okay. Hi, Miu. Okay. Moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room.
Don't screw around.
Quit messing around! Don't just do whatever you want.
Huh?
But I have a Tua's blessing.
That's right!
Yeah, we have a Tua's blessing. And I'll throw any degenerate who won't shut up about it. I know you claim to be the student I can't read. I almost said student clown. Student council or some such. But this is going too far. Yes.
no.
I don't know how I've gotten worse at reading these over time, because I'm pretty sure in Trigger Happy Havoc, I had very few issues reading. As we've said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What? What is going on? Kaito, what's wrong? What are you fighting about?
Damn.
These guys did something unbelievable. Block the manhole that leads to the underground.
Huh?
The manhole? Going to put heavy rocks on top of manhole, so no one can use it anymore.
With my
I
magic.
could have made it disappear with my magic, but I decided to let Gonta handle it this time. Why would you do that?
Because.
Because the manhole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. We don't want another tragedy to happen again, like what happened to Kaede.
Listen up.
You said it, Angie. We need to forget all about that underground tunnel and start fresh.
Don't screw around.
She just does whatever she wants without asking our opinion.
Certainly.
It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion. But if we did, nothing would get done.
You're right.
That's why we just decided to obey the student council president. If it's Angie, then she'll make the right decision. She can hear Atua after all.
Ah.
Man, she's a lost cause. Plain Janes like her are total rubes when it comes to cults.
Thank you.
Sumugi, thank you for your fantastic speech. I was truly moved by it.
Thank you for always supporting me. Atua smiles on you for your plain and simple service. I've been wondering, does Atua have red eyes and hair as black as night? Atua has whatever features you desire. A red-eyed, black-haired god. Oh, what a cool god I have watching me.
Is that a reference to something?
When can I meet him? I want to meet him as soon as possible. Atua exists beyond time itself, but I'm certain you will feel his presence very soon. Precious!
So cool. Atua's just so cool. Cults like these can be really annoying if you get on their bad side. But why are you why are you guys so mad over the manhole being covered?
The truth
Is it 'cause you guys want to use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? You haven't given up? What the heck's wrong with you guys?
See.
Student council cannot ignore that. Seems we must tighten our control.
What?
Mew, why are you this way? Titan? Are you calling me loose?
That reminds me.
You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday, weren't you, Mew?
What?
So what if I was?
By the way,
So was Maki. She didn't go back to her room until way past nighttime.
Hey.
Shuichi, you too, right?
Okay.
Yeah?
huh?
Jeez. This isn't good. If your life is in disarray, your mind and body will be too.
'Cause Atua says
Atua
so.
is right. We must forbid everyone but the student council from walking at nighttime.
Huh?
What?
Stop it!
What? What I do and where I do it is none of your business.
No?
No. As long as everyone still wants to leave, that is not acceptable.
However,
Why is the student council exempt from your rules? That is blatantly unfair. Yes. I'm not worried about the student council. They don't want to leave anymore. That's right. Why would we need to go outside anyway? Here we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, and best of all, Atua.
Right?
What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know? Everyone in the student council is so divine.
Always messing around.
You suddenly hate Angie? I didn't like Angie from the start. Don't be stupid. You telling me to just stay here and do nothing?
That's enough!
Like heck I will. I haven't even gone to space yet. Kaito is about to build a rocket to get out of here. Are you all fighting? I don't think so. I think that maybe they're not actually fighting.
That's right.
Yeah, and even if they were fighting, it looks like a friendly one. What are you here for? We're busy right now. We want you to get even closer with each other. So we brought this. Flashback light time. Woohoo. A flashback light?
I see.
It's part of our use the flashback light to restore a new memory and become better friends by talking about it with each other plan. Wow, I've suffered way too many blows to the head to remember a plan named that long. Ah, let me see that. Suddenly, Angie grabbed the flashback light from his hands and... she threw it on the ground and stomped on it relentlessly.
Yeehaw! The student council has decided that we will not use flashback lights anymore.
What? Why?
Because the flashback lights only restore our memories of the outside world. But we don't need those memories anymore. We realize now that we don't belong in the outside world. We belong here, at the Ultimate Academy.
Oh no. If you don't use the flashback light, our plan is a bust. What are we gonna do, Monodam?
Ah!
Hey, he ran away.
Hmm.
Hey, Monodam, wait.
So long. Farewell.
Yeehaw!
Wait!
Angie, what are you doing?
Oh dear.
We could have remembered something about the funeral or the ultimate hunt. I just realized something. The only two characters who have ever tried to convince everyone to stay in the school are Junko and Angie.
That's not right.
There's no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world.
Right!
Yeah, it's pointless now.
Always messing around.
Why, you've gone way too far. Even if you want to stop this killing game, you're going way too far.
Sorry.
Sorry, but you should take that up with Atua.
Oh, man.
Jeez, I don't think you're sorry at all. So, do you have a plan for the, you know what?
Ah,
Celeste did mention it, but she was trying to convince people to stay so that she could come up with a plan to leave. So I didn't count Celeste. You mean the resurrection ritual? Oh, we have a plan for that. What?
I knew it.
What are you planning?
because
Just a necessary precaution. The more friends we have, the more fulfilling our lives will be.
Huh?
A necessary precaution?
uh,
What if we get another time limit motive? Like the one that Rantaro killed. Or, like the one that got Rantaro killed.
oh yeah.
Shouldn't we have a sacrifice prepared? Just in case? You mean, if someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected.
What is it?
Going to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again. You have some cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game. Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions.
But...
We must submit to Atua's will if we're to live a peaceful school life.
Yes.
My throat is starting to die. Atua's will is absolute.
Yeah.
If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, it's just like Atua says.
What?
Are you serious about this? Did you forget that thing's a motive for the killing game? Kaito, what's going on with you? You're looking worse and worse.
Yup.
The motive is of no concern to us, as long as you cast aside the desire to escape.
Well, you know.
By the way, who are you going to resurrect?
What?
What kind of stupid question is that? After discussing the matter with Atua, the transfer student we will revive is...
'Cause Atua says so.
Rentaro Amami.
Huh?
Rentaro?
Because...
Well, we simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers, such as Kaede and Kirumi, nor criminals like Ryoma, who violated the rule against sharing one's motive video. Which leaves Rentaro as the only one who'd be of use to the student council. True. Rentaro was the only one who knew about the ultimate hunt. They're going to bring him back? No. No, this is impossible. It's not going to happen. He's dead. Kaede killed him.
Dear.
Oh my! It's already so late. I need to get going now.
Prayer time.
I must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. Yeah, you're right. It's time to pray to handsome Atua. Well then, let's go. I hate her catchphrases, I'm not gonna say them. There goes the student council. With Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room.
What is it?
She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will. This is her will, isn't it?
However...
Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed.
Hey!
Then, it's an all-out war against the student council. 6v6. We can win this. Also, we have an assassin on our side. Let's have her killed nice and quick.
No.
No. We have to resolve this peacefully.
I see.
Sure, that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully.
By the way,
What about you, Kaito? You've been quiet this whole time. I bet you have some great ideas. Huh? You say something?
no.
Uh-oh. Someone was zoning out. Kaito. Something doesn't seem right. Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Oh, it's nothing. Just feel a chill is all. Rub some spit on it. It'll feel better.
What?
Rub spit on what, exactly? Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. It's just not possible. Wait. Wait. What's Kaito's... Oh! It's making sense now. His dislike. Dang it. No. Can't stop these chills. Huh?
My bad.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm gonna go back to my room. Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room.
What is it?
What was that about? Is he getting sick? We were just talking about all that occult stuff. Maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy. You seem to be enjoying this. The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms. Angie told us to give up, but I have no intention of doing so. My goal is the same as Kaede's. Get out of here, with everyone. And that means I need to do something. Oh, free time! Who should I spend free time with? Okay, Kaito. Actually, I might not be able to spend free time with Kaito since he's sick. Wait. Well, I do know there are certain days that you just can't spend free time with people. Give me a second. Yeah. We can't do free time with Kaito for the rest of this chapter. Yeah, 'cause he's in his room the whole time. What are we supposed to do? Break in and be like, Kaito, tell me a story now. Well, we can't. I don't have that option. So who should I spend free time with instead? And I mean, he just seems a little shaken from all the occult stuff, because, you know, that's his dislike. He's basically the opposite of Sonia. Gonta or Maki. Well, we've already done an event with Gonta, so might as well start Maki's. Where is she? In the library, okay.
This is stupid.
There's no way you can resurrect the dead.
That's true.
Rintaro definitely died. Kaede and Kirumi died right before our eyes.
So what?
Fine. I don't feel like doing anything particular, so I'll let you decide. Spend some time with Maki. I don't know what she would like as a present. Oh. Is this for me?
What is it?
Huh? Do I look mad? Don't show it, but I'm actually pretty happy. Hey, Maki, you're an assassin, correct?
What is it?
I already said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary.
Well,
Well, that's part of my job. Anyway, I was wondering how you did your work. Never heard of assassins working together, but she couldn't be working alone. Wouldn't assassination organization disband after they become known?
You're right.
That is true.
So what?
If you want to know my job, I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze.
Hey,
Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society?
No.
No, that's the first I've heard of it.
oh yeah.
Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. Cult? What does this have to do with your assassinations, though?
I see.
It's the assassination organization that I belong to.
Huh?
You belong to a cult?
You're a detective.
Even though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult from behind the scenes that trains assassins.
But
That sounds made up.
Sure, whatever.
It's real. Founder is the boss of the organization, and all staff are part of it. Clients ask for consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The other believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. Can't believe it. A cult like that exists in our country? Well, it's fine. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public.
Hey,
When you hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right?
well,
Oh, my throat is dying. Well, yes, it does give off that impression.
well,
Being shady like that is just a cover-up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, a cult is pretty normal. It hasn't caused any trouble either. Boss and their staff actually don't believe in their god. But they haven't been punished for their sins. God, God really doesn't exist in this world. Her tone was neither demeaning nor cold. She sounded as if she's just accepted that's the way things are. Then I assume you're a devotee in this cult?
that's wrong.
Of course not. It may seem that way since I'm affiliated with the cult, but... Wait, can't you figure that out without thinking? Are you sure you're a detective? That's true. Suppose she couldn't be.
Well,
There are several assassins beside me, but no one is devout. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know.
that's...
So you don't share that kind of information with each other?
that's obvious.
Of course not. When the time comes, assassins will be cut and disposed of. Her tone hadn't changed. She's just accepted it. What did I say to put her into that state of mind? Yay, friendship fragment. Still a bit dazed by Maki's incredible stories, I return to my room. Okay, who should I spend free time with now? If there is another free time. Come on, who should I spend free time with? Kibo? Okay. I'm gonna save just in case it doesn't work since he's in the cult. right now. And, you know, that could screw up the whole free time event thing. He's in the Xbox room? Epic.
Why?
Do you need something? I'm busy right now. I can't understand the purpose of the student council. At least try not to get in the way. Yeah, we can't spend free time with Kibo. I don't think we can spend time with any of the student council members during this time period. Except maybe Tenko, because Tenko does seem sane. Where are the stairs? Kokichi? Okay, where's the rat? I'm fine with hanging out with Kokichi because, I mean, at least it's not Mew. Because if it's Mew, then I get quoted for basically every free time event. Where's Kokichi at? Here he is. Oh man, stupid student council. Maybe we should just get Maki to clean them up. Oh, you mad? It was just a joke. Spend some time with Kokichi. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today, despite my misgivings. Let's give him a present. Do we have any soda? What would Kokichi like? I know I've spent free time with him before. What did I give him? Was it a hammock? Hey, I'm surprised you had something so interesting on you, Shuichi. But if you think something like this would make me happy, you got another thing coming.
It's a lie.
Just kidding. Thank you.
So?
What are you here for today? Did you come to beg for your life? Are you serious about killing me?
Yeah.
Yep, of course. Since I'm the ultimate supreme leader, duh. I swore on my own title that I would protect my organization. That's why you must die. I can't tell if he's serious. Well, do it already. Get on the ground and beg like a dog. Ooh, I want to see you slit your stomach too. Come on, do it. Pretty please.
Wait!
If I did that, I would die. No, Shuichi. Fuyuhiko did that and he lived.
Man.
Guess I couldn't trick you. Boring.
Alright!
Okay, how about this? If you want to live, you gotta beat me in a game.
Huh?
A game?
Yeah.
I didn't give you much of a choice, but listen, this is your chance to survive. What kind of game?
That's...
Russian roulette with a bullet in every chamber. You go first.
Wait!
What? I would die for sure. Well, you never know. The bullet could get jammed.
No.
Revolvers don't jam.
You got...
Aw, I guess you knew that already.
This conversation is going nowhere.
I am not playing Russian roulette.
How boring.
Fine, fine. Jeez, you're being pretty picky for someone who's about to be killed here. Then you gotta play a shadow game. It's time to duel. Thanks, Kokichi, for funny reference.
Huh?
A duel? Shadow game?
Yeah.
Yes, the loser's soul will get sent to the Shadow Realm. We each pull a card from this deck, and whoever has the largest number wins. Where did you get the cards from?
Get it?
It's my turn. I draw a card. The power of the heart of the cards is strong within me. I drew the number 7. It's neither high nor low. The possibility of you winning drops to 50%. Kokichi's in an odd mood. Wonder what's going on.
Get it?
I end my turn. Now, it's your turn. Draw your card and unleash your attack.
Then
I'm starting to lose my voice for Kokichi. Okay. A 7. What? How can this be? You drew the Monster Reborn card? You truly are an amazing duelist, Shuichi. You aimed for a tie instead. You intrigue me. I wouldn't say I did that intentionally. But this is the end for you. I'd let you live only if you had beaten me. You only have 3 events left in your life, so you better entertain me until then. 3 events? What 3 events? Return to my room, mind and body exhausted. Kokichi, are you just toying with me? I wonder if he could convince Nagito to the Russian roulette thing. Because Nagito would probably do it. Just on the off chance that it somehow misses the firing pin. Anyway, I suppose it's nighttime. Angie established a curfew at nighttime. Wonder what will happen to training.
that's true.
I should go see what Kaito has to say about this. I'm worried about him. Wonder if Kaito's okay. Hope he's feeling a little better. Right as I was about to ring the bell, the door to Kaito's room opened, and out came... Maki. Is she mad?
Okay.
Oh. Hey, bro. Perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you, too.
Well,
He told me he was going to skip today's training, too.
I knew it.
So, he still doesn't feel well.
My bad.
It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, Kaito. Do what you have to do. We'd have to reschedule our training sessions either way, come to think of it. Student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right?
Huh?
Well,
I told you.
if you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that.
I see.
Really? But
Nope.
I don't want to skip it. So it'll just be the 2 of us training today.
Huh?
What? Really?
What do you mean?
You don't want to
Do you want to die?
Huh?
die?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. That's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. Didn't know such a habit existed.
Well,
Anyway, I don't want to give up now. Finally started to think about how I can confront it.
okay.
So, if I have to train alone, so be it. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. Never imagined that you would obey Angie. Thought you did whatever you wanted.
My bad.
Shuichi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better?
Okay.
Of course, Kaito. He nodded firmly, then chased after Maki and headed to the courtyard.
Hey,
Maki, about Kaito. You shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. Sure he's not... My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her had completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot, yet icy cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. Maki? But her glare wasn't aimed at me. It was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out from that glare.
huh?
Tenko? You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away.
Well,
Not here to fight you. I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew.
Huh?
What?
that's right.
That's right, Maki. I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you a favor. Personal favor. A favor? From us?
Hey,
I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What?
Hey,
Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Atua.
no,
I could never believe in Angie's god.
huh?
What?
listen up.
I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing.
Then,
So you just pretended to be brainwashed? Why would you do that?
Hey,
It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? I can't read. You pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy, she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie, but I think Angie is dangerous.
that's right.
Student council idolizes Angie so much, they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes that she's under Atua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her?
huh?
Huh?
Well,
Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I wanted her gone even before all this happened. I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life.
listen up.
But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
Well,
Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. Resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing.
but
I've been having to clear my throat so much because I'm just failing to do their voices. But the student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own.
please,
That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie.
Huh?
Only us?
yes.
Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Miyu, or Kyo. And Kaito's not feeling well, you know?
That's true.
I see. You didn't have many options.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Please,
So, please help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. Just throw away the book. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could. Well then, let's go.
Huh?
What? We didn't even answer yet. Quit
Degenerate
complaining and
males.
do this favor for me, you degenerate. Also, Tenko bowed to a man? That is the one thing I did not expect from her. I'm even bowing to you. I would never do that for any male. That's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help.
By the way,
So what will you do, Shuichi? This seems like something you'd ignore. This is something I'd ignore? Who do you think I am?
No.
No, I'll do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive.
hey, degenerate male!
Then do something about it already. I thought males were supposed to be decisive. I'm very indecisive. I don't know what you're talking about, Tenko.
Sneak attack!
I guess I'll forgive you, though. Now, let's go convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab.
Huh?
Together, I'm going to... of course. I wouldn't ask just Shuichi for help. Just agreed to help, and this is how you treat me? Oh well, I'll just go to Angie's lab. Stealth mission time. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, don't do that, Kokichi. That's not very nice. Time to murder Kokichi.
Hey!
Oh, I don't remember the path to her lab. Up here, right? Okay. Jump scaring Shuichi? Not cool, Kokichi. You got a point. Nagito would be very ashamed. Or wait, no, Nagito's only ashamed when you're bullying girls. So that doesn't... Hanjime would be ashamed, though. Okay, Ultimate Artist Lab. This is the wrong way. Alright. It's right here. Just when I reach my hand toward the door. Oh, wait. Pretty sure that door is locked. Locked? Ah, that's right. Angie did say that she locks the room when she's working. Grab the doorknob anyway, just to test it.
I knew it.
So it is locked.
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door.
Hey.
Angie, open this door. Now.
Hey!
Wait, Maki. You can't do it like that. Stop being a little misimpatient. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when a student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door and gave it a few nervous knocks.
Please!
Angie! Tenko! I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door?
Ah!
Oh, Tenko?
Yes!
Yeah, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open.
Yaha!
Can I help you?
Huh?
Huh? Why are Shuichi and Maki here?
Oh!
Oh, I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? then you'll need to get acquainted with Atua. I will introduce you to him.
So divine!
Please, come in.
No.
No, it's not that.
Well,
Let's go in for now. We can talk inside.
Well,
Well, I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But we weren't prepared for what we were about to see. Oh, here it comes. Kaede? And Rentaro? Kirumi? Ryoma?
yoo-hoo!
I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine?
huh?
You made them?
Yep.
Yep. They're my very own handcrafted wax effigies.
Huh?
Wax effigies? Why?
Of course, of course.
Why? For the resurrection ritual, of course. According to the Necronomicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual.
Come on, come on.
So I went ahead and made these.
Uh,
Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, Atua took possession of me. And before I knew it, I had I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing?
you.
You do such cruel things so innocently.
Huh?
What?
But
It's incredible. For a second I thought they were real. Yeah, just like the real thing, but looks exactly like Kaede. Face and body looks like the real thing. But actually... Okay, do I have to... Not there. Do I have to talk to Angie?
hey,
Angie, could you please reconsider?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Reconsider what it... what exactly?
remember.
The ritual that you're trying to do.
Uh,
I don't think you understand how bad that might be. Remember that this was Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive.
no.
No, Angie, it's not possible. The bodies were not fakes. I'm positive, especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real bodies still had traces of a soul. A soul desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. That's something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul.
That's true.
Ryoma, Kirumi, Rentaro, and Kaede are dead.
Okay.
I agree. I have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead.
Woohoo!
Then, if we do the the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery!
Huh?
Huh?
This is stupid.
What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected.
But...
But that's not what Atua says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died up till now will come back. So, if those four really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. That must be right, because Atua is never wrong. You're not gonna stop this, are you?
Of course.
Of course not. This is Atua's will.
Hey,
This is your will, not Atua's.
nope.
Nuh-uh. It's Atua's. Atua told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Atua.
You'll get punished.
Or else we'll get punished, you know. You're probably still worried about the motive, Shuichi. But it's okay.
Atua has
Atua has spoken. Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape.
Is that so?
Is that so? Then there's no point talking anymore. Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're gonna slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy.
Hey,
Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan.
Yes.
Okay. After failing to persuade Angie, I can't read, we reluctantly left the lab.
Yeah.
It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms.
Right.
Oh, and
Uh-oh.
it's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right?
But...
It's okay, it's okay. I forgive you because Atua forgives you. He's such a softie, you know?
Atua!
I hope you will recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise.
Yes. Eh?
What's going on?
Why?
Why are Shuichi and Maki here? They're not on the student council, and it's nighttime.
Himiko! It'll be okay.
Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind.
Yeah.
She betrayed us? That sounds like a big problem. But if you're saying it's nothing, then... Angie, you really are loved by Atua.
Jeez.
And you are loved by Atua in return, Himiko. Stop it. You're making me blush.
Cut it out already!
Enough already! Tenko walked toward Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders.
Eh?
Himiko!
Please, snap out of it. Aren't you a mage? That hurts. Let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not a real mage at all.
What was that?
What?
What's wrong?
Feeling angry? If you aren't, then show it.
Himiko!
Get mad. Get upset. Yell at me. Just fight back already. Do something. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just yelled at you. You must be tired, Tenko. I think it would be best if you got some rest.
Sayonara.
Sound good? Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to our dorms. Tenko, are you okay? I said all those horrible things to Himiko, and now I don't know what to do. I know she'd never hate me, but she'll demote me from best friend to just a friend.
Huh?
You guys were best friends?
No.
Well, if you round up to the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there. Well, if you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand.
Right.
That's right. We'll be like an old married couple once we overcome this rough patch. Whoa, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Shuichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it.
no.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
Piece of cake.
Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. Well then, see you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. You were worried?
What?
Huh? Is it weird for me to worry?
Do you want to die?
Huh?
There's that habit again. Well, I suppose on the positive side, she's able to act more like herself around me.
Well,
What about the ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie?
No.
I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. I need to think of another way.
Hmm.
Less orthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too? Didn't expect that, but I'm glad. And you said you didn't trust Maki. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know about this place, but I don't know a lot about anyone either. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. Monodom theater time, woohoo! In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school, but the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons, because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk, and because of the way my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. It is a reference to E.T. All of the Monokuma theaters in this game are references to movies. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. Or, technically, this is Monodom theater. Same thing. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past life that I will get along with everyone. Okay, have fun with that, Monodom. Monokuma's still having a midlife crisis. The intercom? This early in the morning? Wonder who it could be.
Well,
What's with that face? Look like you just woke up.
Huh?
I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, I'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual.
Huh?
Kaito?
Okay.
I heard from Maki Roll. Seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual.
what?
Maki Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname.
Ah,
You brought Kaito here, Maki?
Why?
Is that weird? You need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But, Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then, can finally drop that topic. Or else, I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared?
Huh?
Huh?
no.
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. We started talking about resurrecting the dead.
Shut up!
Don't be stupid! There's no way! So I was right.
Got a minute?
Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
So...
It's not that I'm scared. It's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Damn it.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened.
Okay.
So, let's hurry and stop Angie. I can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up!
Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry up.
I told you.
Seriously. Don't call me Maki Roll.
Um,
Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. I think in the Japanese version, her nickname is Harumaki instead of Maki Roll, since that's also a food, but her last name is Harukawa, and her first name's Maki, so it just fits. Where do I need to go? Oh right, we're going to stop Angie, right? My memory is horrible. Okay. Maybe that's why Monotaro's my favorite Monocub, since he also has bad memory.
Eh?
You guys again?
why?
Himiko? Why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
What a pain.
I wouldn't do something like that. Sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie.
You.
So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen.
Okay.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
But it's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then,
So tell Angie to open it for us. Yeah, that's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible? I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must have been really into her work. She won't come out.
huh?
Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Huh?
Both doors are locked? Grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Really is locked. These doors only lock from the inside. Means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey,
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer.
Himiko!
Himiko, we need to get inside right now. Yeah? Why?
Nah.
But, you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do...
I see.
I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
you.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? The lockpicking.
Huh?
Huh? Lockpicking.
Hey!
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Himiko!
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open that door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
See?
There. Open sesame.
Huh?
That simple? Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Well,
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me.
That cuts real deep, Maki.
All right.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm starting to screw up all the voices. Yeah, you're right. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? Turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... Why is it playing New World Order for a body discovery announcement? Come on.
This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Ah, she puked again. And it's green this time. Monophanie's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Why can't they just use Monokuma's old body discovery announcement? It's so good. A body has been discovered. It's just, oh well.
Well then.
Or I screwed up, but still. Let us pray for Angie. A body has been discovered. My back hurts. I'm getting so bad at doing voices. And also, I'm trying not to be loud because it's 11:48, so that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the investigation. Okay. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
you don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird.
That not true. Angie say Atua always by our side. Margaret Thatcher is dead. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is part of the killing game?
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only... I can't read. Can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way.
But why would someone do such awful thing?
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Rise and shine, son.
Thank God you're here.
Thanks for following official Chiaki Nanami 69. That's such a good name.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
It's okay.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? I wouldn't say that's true, Monodam. Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So, let's get started.
We are all
Conduct a friendly investigation. Then, we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Oh, look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to do it too, Monophony? By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. More green puke. This is really unlucky. Is a friendly class trial even possible? No.
So then,
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So, everyone, we all know what we need to do. Yes.
yeah.
Yup. I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait!
Not going to. No way going to ever get used to this.
Nope.
Trust me, you don't want to get used to this. No one should ever get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately,
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
you're right.
That's true. Still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. In the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. Yeah, the name of the stream. I think the funny part is, my stream yesterday was called Kokichi is a Rat. And today, because my stream was running late by a few minutes, I couldn't come up with anything to name it, so I just left it at that. And I mean, it works. He is still a rat, as always. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. Certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
You seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. Definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like
Culprit, is it? Oh, I need to space things out. My brain to work. The culprit. Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Sumugi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh, no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey,
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault. Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. Need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. So few people left. Can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes. Let's take a look. Victim is Angie Yonaga, the Ultimate Artist. Body was found in the Ultimate Artist lab. Time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. Cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. Probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
But
So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said, what good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council. Yes.
Why?
A member of the student council? That's...
All right.
We should go and figure it out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
it's
I
impossible.
can't.
Himiko?
Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body.
But
But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
huh?
What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else. It's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
There's no time for mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty. No.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible. But I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. See, Kyo, I can't trust you after the Love Suite event thing, which isn't guaranteed to happen, but I've lost all respect for you as a character, or most respect for you as a character. I mean, he still has a cool mask, but everything else.
Huh?
For our investigation,
Yes.
if we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First, a resurrection ritual, and now a seance. Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times. On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes.
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However.
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance. Yes.
What?
My earlier theory?
Therefore.
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head.
Well.
So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
Incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult?
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
Huh?
I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes. I'll do it.
Well,
Yeah, I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
yes!
Okay, I will.
So then.
So now we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still one short. Fine. Then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
Why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then.
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
No.
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. Then, how about the empty rooms?
That's...
Empty rooms? One's on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then,
The middle room. Middle room's always best for stuff like this.
I see, yes.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment. From my lab. Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyoko, Kichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. You should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. See, you say Tenko you always agree with Himiko, as if it's not one of her main character traits. Also, I'm getting rid of all this art supplies first, so it's easier to tell what's a clue without having to push Y all the time. Oh, or I forgot it's held down in this game. Or not held down, but constant. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
that's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in. It's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Oh, wait. What's this? Look, there's something golden shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Golden shiny? Could it be? Is this the second time that this gold leaf is gonna help an investigation?
Is that alright?
Why is this katana in every game? It doesn't need to be... I mean, it's there, and it helps, but I mean... Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. Carefully touch the knob on the lock, or the knob of the lock, avoiding gold parts. Softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected. This lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. See, you say that, but the lab was unlocked. So anyone could have gotten the katana. I'm curious about this rear door too. But there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm going to take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Let's hurry up and do it. Can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Small pool of blood is emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. Must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
Killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. Sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
Then, what do you make of the wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
Suppose that would be unnecessary.
Remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these two wounds? You know, you would assume a laceration wouldn't be as deep as a stab wound, but okay.
Huh?
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 What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this body doing crumpled under... or what's this doing crumpled underneath her body? I'm struggling to read.
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but must be related to the case. Look, her hair's stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? How would you read forehead wound as forehead juicy? How would you... what? Okay. Surprised you spotted this, Maki. It's hidden under her body.
So what?
It's partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say it, but no, she had voiced lines. True. Sorry, joking. Couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. Hey, okay. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. Think about all the evidence in combination. That might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. I mean, you do have a point. You can't get worse than that time I mispronounced salmon, knowing how it was pronounced as well. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless. Anyway, let's continue. Ah, this book.
I knew it.
This was the motive. Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes. If you look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. In a book, reading Rainbow. Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. Size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. It's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be. Label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. These are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. Pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. No, I'm pretty sure you can rule out resurrection, Shuichi. I'm just saying. I don't think Monokuma has that power. Oh, I have to go over to her body to investigate the effigies. 4 effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
And she made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. That means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. Warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
Not effigies. These effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. I keep mixing up the first and second line, and it's annoying. Yeah, it's everyone's favorite characters. Kaede, Roma, Mom, and Avocado. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
It's not. Then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Okay. Hey, Mew. Oh no, I already regret talking to you. This busty, brainy beauty has this all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? Culprit? F that.
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her? No, we really don't.
Wait!
Hey, wait. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on. Listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or for another purpose?
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep. Culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
Mew, that's not... You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? Thanks. I'm just gonna skip past this line. So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Oh no. Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Mew tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that. What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? No, he clearly doesn't. He's trying to stop you from... What? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Fucking
Like...
virgin.
I mean, that's a line. I'm not reading that. Nope. Starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. I mean, like, she kind of had a good idea of, oh, maybe there are diversions, and then she went off topic, and that, maybe Tsumugi has important info? I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter the lab. Yeah. Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but... True, Tenko would never kill a female. Since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. That group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Hey Gonta.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
But it Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
but
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here.
Gonta.
If so,
Idiot.
Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. Find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council rule.
Hey,
I just just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. Grab the knob. Oh, this was... I don't want to have to read things again. I'll just let it...
I knew it.
Especially when that was like just 20 minutes ago. Front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it up. Kokichi's really efficient at that. So, he picked this cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. Monocubs took the key. Well, of course Kokichi doesn't have an Ahoge. He's not a protagonist.
then
So, Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. Someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So, the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. Front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this...
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs. Both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly,
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious. That solution seems a little too convenient. You say look for vents. There aren't any. There are still things to investigate? Maybe I have to look at each individual... Oh, the katana. Okay. Never mind. Katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
damn it!
Who did this? Why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted me to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana. There's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through... why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor? They just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well...
Oh, why is the blood pink? That's just how game is. Yeah, the blood is pink purely for aesthetic, and that's why it's pink in everything except for the future arc of Danganronpa 3. Because it's like a darker theme for the future arc. Or maybe they need a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. Haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. Suppose everyone's lab was suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. How did they know all this? Anyway, gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
Going to put the katana back where he found it. It's too hard to watch. Look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Even so, why was the weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, certain are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then, what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab? Yeah, let's do that. Want to make sure that katana indeed came from that room. Okay.
got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First we should investigate the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. We might find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
Just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you. It's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Maki isn't the new Kaede. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... I don't know, maybe the golden sheath? Just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too.
Oh?
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look. Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance.
Yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study. So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover. So this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Cage Child seance? Kokichi, do you not remember the ripping out nerves threat? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing is the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light,
If I remember correctly,
just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle, pass down from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. Center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. Seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner in the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the cage child?" Then say the name of the spirit. Spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Yeah, 'cause he's insane. Kyo, why are you this way?
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
huh?
Huh?
Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. Seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Okay. Woohoo, ghost time! My favorite, yay!
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Aw, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see?
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock
No
me.
one's apologized yet. Oh yeah. Before Kibo leaves, I just got reminded of something. You know, his design looks a lot like Makoto from the first game. And Kibo means hope in Japanese.
Oh man.
Fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. Well, like his hair kinda looks like it. Not a lot, but a little. What did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
terrified.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. Surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. Don't sing. I listened to Kyo sing the song and I did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are, indeed, the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting.
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with the girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. After you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
Venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes!
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you train too much. You're probably right. Seems like the two of them have made up. That's good.
So then,
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes!
Alright, Himiko. I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
I mean, kinda though. If it was the classic body discovery announcement, because it's funnier.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. See you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your one of your choosing. I'm so bad at talking. I think it is kind of funny though that with like Trigger Happy Havoc, I could talk perfectly fine, and then over time it got worse. You just stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner, and then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
They do sound like a middle school choir club singing. We finished singing the song, but thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers.
say,
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you are not to speak. Yes. But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. Managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. I mean, they did tell Tenko to be quiet, though. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
Ah, I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting it up, Kyo instructed us to clean everything up. We were careful to Remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh? Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Yeah, remember how Shuichi and Kokichi struggled to carry the cage with both of them? Himiko just...
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophone's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. I mean, the game does follow a pattern. Chapter 3 is always a double murder. Second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did it happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Why would you Google who did it? The mystery is like the whole point of the game. Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. Monotaro, have you seen the... Have you seen all the other games? Except Ultra Despair Girls, but that game's different. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, right?
huh? If so...
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Well, we need to find them both at the class trial.
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't really know what to do. Really, I don't know. Aw, man. They're all disorganized. Well, the way this game does work is there's only one blackened. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Yeah, just use the rules from the previous game. Come on, don't allow 2 blackens.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Here he is, in the middle of his midlife crisis. It's all our fault. Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monophony?
Daddy!
Help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. Yeah, I know. I've got to finish investigation before I get sleep. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Come on, just... Oh, Monokuma. Aw, you're making me blush. I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs. With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked! Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation.
I'm satisfied with this.
But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave when, whether you get permission or not. Huh? Wait, so then, who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Ah, that's right. What happened to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. What did she say? This.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
now then.
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can review it later.
Go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder, too.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy!
You're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while saying he would never let us go?
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Please look. I'm not reading that. No, I'm not happening. I would get quoted so fast. Not happening. So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
You psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. Can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused. I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So, this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright!
Alright, let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Stab wound on her neck. Same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
Not again. Curse?
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Dull sound reverberated throughout the room.
Are you okay?
Kaito? Are you okay?
My bad.
I'm bad, Shuichi. Starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko... And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Woohoo! Second half of investigation.
Well.
It's too dark in here. Can't investigate, even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power.
His eyes lit up. I, Mu Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Okay, that's a good reference. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, shouldn't he? Okay. I mean, I'd rather his this be his function, then, you know, have to go through another maintenance scene. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. That has always been his meaning. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this...
Looks like it looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. I keep struggling to talk. Yeah, how did, like, I guess this shows how strong Himiko was, like, whenever she's not lazy, because Kokichi and Shuichi together struggled to do it. Himiko just threw that thing off.
Hey.
Hey, look at this.
Is this...
Blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
She was stabbed right when the cage was lifted. That would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to the neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. Didn't hear her scream during the seance. Wait. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Death might not have been instant. She couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
A wound this deep, the victim was too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way...
Real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. This floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly...
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I have even had spirits enter my
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. No, this is on the same floor as the art room. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. Kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find it. We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. Suppose that makes sense. The wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. And this is why you don't mess with ghosts, because then 2 people die instead of 1. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
if I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was around 175 pounds. It's about the weight of 2 girls. Is it? I don't know. I was just like, that. Is that accurate? I wouldn't know. What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway.
Is this...
This heavy thing was on top of the cage. Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. But he clearly has. He held hands with Kaede in that one scene. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. It's placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this...
The cloth is pretty thick. Similar to a to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
no hole in but no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
Hole. Looks like there's space under here, too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. Looks like something dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
okay.
Right, let's do it. Okay. What else is left to investigate? I'm assuming I have to talk to people. Or candles. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. How did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What? Because...
Crying won't bring Tenko back. If we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tenko, and all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait,
If you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
What?
But she not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko.
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonta so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect friends?
Leave it to me.
I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay, have fun with that.
That cannot
Why?
be.
Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I knew the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. Seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
If we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time,
This is stupid.
cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up. Yeah, but that's just how Kyo is. Do you remember what his Love Suite event was? He doesn't seem like the most caring person. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Yeah, maybe it failed because someone died. That is a good point. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then, all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. You know, maybe Shuichi should have learned that he shouldn't let Kyo trap people in places. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but...
Ah,
Well, no, but she talked after the sheet was put on the cage, though. Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the same... Oh. Hey, Hey Kyo, you can stop doing your talking pose now. It makes it confusing. And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But it would not be difficult in such darkness. Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
Then
when was she killed?
well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
what's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches.
Hey!
Maki, you finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for a light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. Kibo's light from up here. That should be fine.
okay.
And I'll go get the candle. Move that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. Can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'll look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a sickle here. There's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well,
Sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality. And you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
Since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
but
even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could only fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question.
Hey,
Hey, the weapon is down here. The culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. And who was in the corner with the hole? Himiko. No, Himiko wouldn't kill Tenko. She's clearly crushed. Or it could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. See, you're saying that, okay? But if you look at the Monokuma file, she was stabbed in the back of the neck, and her neck was facing away from the floor. Look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. Wait. Oh. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. Should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not. So it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So, what purpose did this serve? Wait. Okay. The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. You say it only leaves one person, but Kokichi was in the room. If the culprit did all this, then why? There's bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. I know you were trying to say busy, but Kokichi was busty? That's... Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Tenko's blood spatter when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. Can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
These bloodstains here are completely dry. Must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Okay, but look. Kokichi, chest size 28 inches. Then you look at Gonta, 43. I mean... Gonta's superior. I'm just saying. What can I even investigate? Oh. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey.
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. I can get into the next room through here.
That's true.
I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well.
True. They used a light to move around under the floor? That possible? I think we finished investigating here.
Is that alright?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I'm starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. That's right, it's not over.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. Sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
Angie and Tenko have different killers, and the blackened we need to vote for is...
You're right.
culprit for the first murder. Culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. If you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. The rat is dead.
It's a lie!
Did I surprise you? Or are you gonna scream and cry in terror?
huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through the floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean... Finally, I can sleep.
Confidence. is all about. Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the Killing Game. The Killing Game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
I guess time's up.
Oh,
Aw, man. It's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Maki, nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
You wanna die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Just let me sleep. Finally. So I'm going to go right in front of the door, and we'll have the trial tomorrow. Or if I can't stream tomorrow, whenever the next stream is, but probably tomorrow. So woohoo. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep now.